What is up, guys? My name is Jason and welcome back to another video. So as you guys know, last night The Walking Dead came back, and honestly I was super excited. And for today's video, guys, there's going to be a lot of spoilers up ahead, or along the nice road we're going to take. A lot of spoilers. I'm going to show you guys some parts of what happened that I feel were most important. So you guys just stick around until the ending to see all these amazing parts I'm going to show you. And like I said, a lot of spoilers.
Now step 2. Hand over your weapons.
Why should we?
Well, they're not yours.
Whose are they?
Your property now belongs to Negan.
So what I just showed you was a little clip from The Walking Dead where these bikers just find Daryl, Sasha, and Abraham on the road. So what they said was that your property doesn't belong to you anymore. It belongs to Negan. So a quick backstory about Negan is, spoilers, he is a major, huge character in the comic books. I'm going to tell you this. He's 10 times more powerful than what the governor was. He has like 10 times more the people, 10 times more the firepower. He can just take down Rick, no problem. So that is why when I first heard this line at the ending of the mid-season finale of October, I believe it was, I went full on crazy. And then when I saw it tonight, when they mentioned it again, I went crazy again. So that is why I feel like this made it to my one of my most important parts, because Negan is going to be an amazing one. So I want to see how this turns out, and hopefully it turns out the best.
Honey, you can do it. Sam, you gotta do it. Sam, honey, I need you to come with me. I need you to come with me. I want to. I need you to be strong.
Come with us. Come on. We have to go.
Now that scene was incredibly crazy. I couldn't feel my legs for some reason when I first saw it, my legs were completely shut off. My heart stopped. But let's quickly talk about who those people were. Now, the little boy, the one that you saw die first, he, I'm not quite sure what his name was, but he was just a kid who was frightened by a girl named Carol. She put a little thought in his mind where walkers are dangerous, and in this scene, the Alexandria, their walls went down. So by him being surrounded, trigger a fear that he never had before. So that's why he went off away. He split up everybody and died. He eventually died, and then the mother made too much noise, where the walker just eventually went for her. And as you saw, Rick was completely heartbroken because he loved her. He cared about her, and then to see her die in front of him, he goes full on shutting down. He just shuts down. And then the other teenager that you saw was he always had a grudge against Rick because Rick had killed his father for abusing the mother, but he felt like there was kind of no reason for it. But he killed his father, and that's why he doesn't like Rick. That's why he pointed the gun at Rick. And then when I saw the fact that Carl was shot in the eye. Now, I've been waiting for this scene, and ever since I saw anyone point a gun at Carl, I was like, oh, Carl's gonna lose an eye. Because in the comic books, that is what also happens. He loses an eye, but it's actually from the leader of Alexandria. Alexandria, the leader, follows with Rick, and he gets caught, and walkers get him. He shoots randomly and shoots Carl in the eye. But in this case, someone that had a grudge against him shot him in the eye, but didn't really mean to because, Michonne threw his aim off. So I felt like that was another important part that made it to this list. So let's see what else made it to my list. Now that scene was honestly crazy because Glenn is a fan favorite in the whole show. Probably more popular than anyone I know of. So how do I know that? Because in the beginning of this season, in the episode Thank You, Glenn and his murderer friend type thing, I don't know how that relationship went out. They were both together and running away from zombies, trying to lead them away somewhere where they won't reach their home. So what they ended up doing was getting surrounded. So they ended up getting on top of a trash can and were kind of protected there for a little while until Nicholas couldn't hold himself and committed suicide. He fell on top of Glenn and both of them fell to the ground. And then we all thought Glenn was gone, like forever, but he wasn't, because we saw that there were guts coming out. And we all thought, oh God, Glenn is dead. But no, it was actually Nicholas's. It took us nearly a month to finally get an answer, about 4 episodes, to finally get an answer that Glenn is alive and well. He was underneath that trash can for days and was thirsty. And when he got out, he went back to Alexandria to notice that his wife is on top of a little tower. So he ends up going and taking those walkers and pulling them away so she can get out safely. Then he gets banged up against the wall, and then walkers start to surround him again. He fights until his last bullet, and then that's when we all think that he is gone forever now. But then that's when Sasha and Abraham come and kill everyone and bring Glenn back to safety. Now, I felt that was very important because Glenn, they just love playing tricks on us now. That they're going to say, oh, Glenn is going to die here, but no, they won't do that. In the comics, he's actually dead, but I won't spoil that for you because if it happens in the show, then I will spoil it for you guys. But for right now, I won't tell you. So the next clip that I will show you is gonna be a really long one, like probably like 5 to 6 minutes. But I'm gonna shorten it out because in that out of all that, the Glenn thing happened during that entire scene. So you guys just wait and see what I have next.
Gabriel. What are you doing?
We've been praying together, praying that God will save our town. Our prayers have been answered. God will save Alexandria. Because God has given us the courage to save it ourselves.
Guys, there's thinning out there in front. We need to get out there. Rick's making a stand.
How's that?
He's out there fighting them with Michonne and some others. It's time. Up the alley. I'm going. Denise is safe. Did you see her? Yeah, she made it to the infirmary. I'm gonna go help Rick.
I'm going too.
I'm with you. All right, me too.
Right behind you.
Eugene, you don't have to.
That's incorrect. I do. No one gets to clock out today. And hell, this is a story people are gonna tell. I'm sorry.
this scene was crazy amazing because it shows how everyone was ready to take on those walkers, and they were ready to bring back what was theirs. So why I also chose this was because, as you saw, there were mainly 3 reasons. One, because as you saw, the guy that said people are going to tell the story one day, him and the priest, they're both weaklings. They don't know what to do. They are scared of walkers. They can't even handle a gun nor a knife. But to see that they both got up and went to help out and kill all of them to take back the place, they were successful. And I thought it was amazing because they're proving themselves to Rick that they can actually be ready for battle. That was 2 reasons. Another reason is because the citizens. Now, Alexandria, when Rick and his group first found it, was kind of weak. They didn't know what to expect once outside. They didn't understand it. But to see that they got out of their houses, to see that they weren't scared, they wanted to take back what was theirs, they got out of their houses and they went and fought. And I thought it was amazing to see them take on their challenges and going to fight and get back what's theirs. So that's why it was amazing. So I honestly like that one. Anyway guys, that is the end of this video. If you guys enjoyed it, give it a like, a thumbs up, the same thing, yeah, whatever, thumbs up and everything, like, subscribe, favorite, share, and tell me what you guys thought. What was your favorite part of the whole episode? I want to know. Comment down below, and hopefully it's gonna be as amazing. Now I might do like Walking Dead reviews after every episode, every Sunday, but I'm not sure how that's gonna work. Hopefully it does. I do manage to make it work. If not, then I'm sorry. But hopefully I do, guys. And if you guys enjoyed this video, give it a like, thumbs up, whatever you guys want. And I will see you guys in my next video tomorrow. Peace.